Human genetic disorders. Meiosis occurs repeatedly in a person's lifetime as the testes produce sperm or the ovaries produce eggs. Now, almost always, the process of meiosis occurs without error, but occasionally a mistake occurs that can have serious consequences. Genetic disorders are an abnormal condition that a person inherits through genes or chromosomes. They are caused by mutations in the DNA of genes. Other disorders are caused by changes in the overall structure or number of chromosomes. Some geneticists, or even a person who may be interested in tracing an occurrence of a genetic disorder through several generations of a family, use an important tool called a pedigree. A pedigree is a chart or family tree that tracks which members of a family have a particular trait. The tree in a pedigree can be an ordinary tree, such as looking for a trait like a widow's peak or attached earlobes, but you can also use it to search for genetic disorders such as cystic fibrosis. Symbols are used to show those who are affected and those who may be carriers. Other symbols are used to represent male, females, and other family tree identifiers such as the deceased or even twins are shown in this pedigree. While pedigrees are interesting in following a family tree, doctors today use tools such as karyotypes to help diagnose genetic disorders. People with genetic disorders are helped through medical care, education, job training, and other methods. To detect chromosomal disorders dealing with abnormal numbers in chromosomes, a doctor examines chromosomes from a person's cell. The doctor uses a karyotype to examine the chromosomes, and the karyotype is a picture of all the chromosomes in the cell. The chromosomes in the karyotype are arranged in pairs, and the karyotype can reveal whether a person has the correct number of chromosomes in his or her cells. This table shows some genetic disorders caused by abnormal chromosome numbers. Some you may already know, such as those with Down syndrome, which affects chromosome number 21, and others you may not be aware of, such as Edwards syndrome, Turner syndrome, or Klinefelter syndrome. Now, when two people are considering having children, and one or both has a family history of a genetic disease, it may be helpful for the couple to visit a genetic counselor. Genetic counselors help couples determine the risk of passing on a disease trait to their offspring. And this knowledge helps couples make informed decisions about whether to start a family now or how they might be able to treat the child if this disorder is in fact inherited. Now, doctors can also perform certain tests to detect chromosomal and other genetic disorders in the fetus. Even after they are born, standard tests are performed on every baby born in hospitals in the United States, whether or not a baby has family history for a particular genetic disease or not. All right, it is time to show what you know.